Our journey begins with a gentle lift. We rise slowly, smoothly into the morning air. Below us, the city of Bursa awakens. It is a place of deep green and warm terracotta. The sounds of the world below begin to fade and, they are replaced by the soft whisper of the wind. We are observers now, floating peacefully above a landscape rich with history and life. The city stretches out like a detailed map, its features becoming clearer as we gain height. Each roof, each tree, is part of a larger story waiting to be seen. The morning sun casts long, soft shadows, painting the scene in gentle light. Now, our eyes are drawn to the vibrant green that blankets so much of Bursa. The city is famous for its parks and gardens. From above, they look like emerald jewels set in a crown of stone and clay. These are the lungs of the city, breathing life into its urban heart. We drift over vast expanses of green like the Bursa Culture Park. Here, trees stand in quiet assembly, their leaves rustling in a breeze we cannot feel. Ponds and lakes shimmer like polished mirrors reflecting the clear sky above. These spaces offer a refuge, a place of peace for the people below. We see families walking along winding paths. We see children playing on open lawns. These parks are not just for decoration, they are vital parts of the community. The green extends beyond the formal parks. It climbs the hillsides and lines the riverbanks. This deep connection to the plant world is a hallmark of Bursa. Our flight path now takes us towards the historic heart of Bursa. Below us stands a magnificent structure, its roof covered in a multitude of domes. This is the Uludağ, the Grand Mosque of Bursa. From the air, its scale is truly impressive. 20 small domes are arranged in perfect symmetry, creating a unique and captivating pattern. It looks less like a single building and more like a collection of celestial orbs that have gently settled upon the earth. 2 tall, slender minarets stand like sentinels at its side, reaching towards the sky. This mosque is a masterpiece of early Ottoman architecture. It was built over 600 years ago, a symbol of a new empire's power and faith. From our high vantage point, we can appreciate the genius of its design. The structure is vast, yet feels light and graceful. Adjacent to the Grand Mosque, we see a sprawling complex of roofs and courtyards. This is the famous Covered Bazaar, the Kozahan. Its name means cocoon caravanserai, a hint at its historic purpose. For centuries, this was a final stop on the legendary Silk Road. Merchants from distant lands would arrive here with their precious cargo of silk cocoons. From above, the bazaar looks like an intricate maze. Its tiled roofs cover a network of narrow alleyways and open courtyards, a city within a city dedicated to trade and commerce. The main courtyard of the Kozahan is clearly visible. It is a large open square with a small octagonal mosque at its center. We can see the outdoor cafes, their tables shaded by large umbrellas. Even from this height, we can sense the energy of the place. We now turn our gaze towards the south, where a colossal form dominates the horizon. This is Uludağ, the great mountain. In ancient times, it was known as Mount Olympus of Bithynia, a home to the gods. From our aerial perspective, its sheer size is honestly breathtaking. The city of Bursa is nestled at its foot, looking small and protected by comparison. The mountain is a constant presence in the life of the city, its slopes changing with the seasons. Today they are covered in a dense forest of dark green pine and fir trees. The mountain rises in a series of dramatic ridges and deep valleys. We can see the scars of ancient glaciers and the paths of rivers that have carved their way down its slopes over millennia. These rivers are the lifeblood of the plains below, carrying water from the mountain's snowy peaks to the fertile fields. Our journey now takes us lower, closer to the city's network of streets and boulevards. From this height, they look like threads weaving a complex pattern. Wide, modern avenues cut straight paths through newer districts, carrying the steady flow of traffic. They are the arteries of the modern city, efficient and direct. We see cars and buses moving along them, small and orderly from our perspective. These broad streets are lined with tall apartment buildings and office blocks, their glass windows reflecting the sunlight. In contrast, the streets of the old city are a tangled web. They twist and turn, following the contours of the land and the logic of a bygone era. These are not routes for fast travel, but for slow, deliberate movement. They are narrow and intimate, designed for pedestrians and pack animals. We see that they are lined with older, smaller buildings, their tiled roofs huddled close together. These ancient lanes are the veins of the city, carrying its history and traditions. We drift over the older residential areas, neighborhoods that climb the lower slopes of Uludağ. Here, the city reveals its more intimate side. The houses are clustered together, their red-tiled roofs forming a continuous, undulating surface. It looks like a warm terracotta blanket draped over the hills. This is the traditional Ottoman style of urban living, where community and proximity are valued. The houses are built close, creating a sense of shared space and mutual support. From our high perch, it is a picture of charming, organic growth. Among the houses we see the distinctive shapes of smaller historic structures. The green tiles of the Yeşil Türbe, the green tomb, stand out vividly against the red roofs. Nearby is the Yeşil Cami, the Green Mosque, its dome and minaret adding to the architectural richness. These buildings are jewels of early Ottoman art, decorated with exquisite tile work. Even from a distance, their unique color and form make them unmistakable landmarks. Our aerial tour now follows the path of the water that flows through Bursa. The city is crossed by several streams and rivers, their courses winding down from the slopes of Uludağ. From the air, they appear as glistening ribbons of silver reflecting the sky. The most prominent is the Nilüfer River, which flows to the west of the city center. Its banks are lined with green, a corridor of nature cutting through the urban landscape. These waterways are essential, providing not just water, but also a sense of tranquility and connection to the natural world. To cross these rivers, the people of Bursa have built many bridges. We can see them from above, each with its own character. There are modern concrete bridges carrying heavy traffic, functional and efficient. But there are also older, more graceful structures. We see ancient stone bridges, their arches worn smooth by centuries of use. The Ergandi Bridge is particularly special. It is one of the few bridges in the world that has a bazaar built upon it. Our journey is coming to an end. We begin to descend slowly, taking one last, lingering look at the magnificent scene below. The city of Bursa is laid out before us in all its beauty and complexity. We see the lush green parks, the grand domes of the mosques, the bustling heart of the bazaar, and the protective embrace of the great mountain, Uludağ. It is a city that harmoniously blends the natural and the man-made, the ancient and the modern. The view from above has given us a unique perspective, a sense of the whole picture. The sun is higher in the sky now, and the city is fully awake. The light catches the tiled roofs and the glass windows, making the entire landscape shimmer. The shadows have shortened and the colors are bright and clear. It is a vibrant living place full of energy and purpose. Yet, from our peaceful vantage point, it retains a sense of calm. The noise and rush of life are muted, and what we see is a pattern of beautiful, ordered existence. It is a city at peace with itself and its surroundings. This aerial perspective allows for a moment of reflection. We have seen how history is written on the landscape, in the winding streets of the old town and the silhouettes of the Ottoman monuments. We have seen how nature is woven into the fabric of the city, in its abundant parks and the ever-present mountain. We have seen a community that honors its past while building its future.